That's what I told my wife when she hits 50, she's going to have to eat dinner by herself. I don't want to look at her. Let her go down and eat dinner, then I'll go down and eat dinner. That's it. All right, Stuttering John. So you went where?
We went to the
Hero of the Stupid. Where did you go? Where did you go?
We went to the Fashion Awards over by the Garden, over at Madison Square Garden.
Where Heather Locklear hosted
Heather
the
Locklear
VH1 Fashion Awards?
Yes, yes. Which I cannot believe they have awards for this. But
Here's one of John's massive stutters. Who were you interviewing on this one where you really lost it?
Nobody told me what they pulled, so I don't know who this
Oh, I
was.
see. Because Gary said, here's one on card. Really, John's worst stutter.
Wow, okay.
Oh, real? Oh, you mean that? What kind of songs do you do?
I don't know who that was with. He didn't write it on the tape.
Oh, it could have been David Bryan from Bon Jovi.
Is it?
Because, see, I had this goopy disguise on.
Yeah.
But we really took a lot of time, got a professional, makeup guy, and he changed my nose, changed my forehead, changed my hair, changed my teeth, everything. So when I interviewed David Bryan, I asked him.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah, and I pretended I didn't know who he was, and he was getting real pissed off.
Yeah, I saw it. It's good. It's good. Oh, this was Barry Gibb you were interviewing.
Oh, this is Barry Gibb? Oh, okay.
You must have gotten nervous. Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees.
Yeah, this is... Oh, real? Oh, you mean that... what kind of songs do you do?
That's a good one. All right, let me take a break. You'll hear John at the VH1 Awards with the following people. Harry Connick Jr.
Okay.
Dolce & Gabbana.
Ooh, who's that?
I don't know.
Designers.
Jean-Paul Gaultier. Dennis Hopper. Jimmy Smits. Bobby Brown, that's the one married to Whitney Houston.
And for now.
For now. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine it's
How
lasted.
it lasted this long?
I don't either.
You see that book that some girl wrote who used to work with Whitney, said she's a real bitch?
Yeah?
Would you see that?
No.
Did a whole special on it.
I don't read that book. I don't read any book. And a bunch of other people as well that I'm not even mentioning. So when we come back, we'll hear some celebrities right after these words. Finally, John finds Jean-Paul Gaultier.
He finds Gaultier. Huh?
Gaultier. And here's John with the famous designer Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Gaultier.
Gaultier. Gaultier.
Jean-Paul! 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 How are you? Come on over here!
What are you doing, a French accent?
Yeah, we're just trying to get him over.
Jean-Paul! Imagine that's really your job, having to go out and get interviews with these guys. Jean-Paul!
John, how are you? How are you?
Thank you.
Come on over, John. Hi, this is for XRK Radio. Why did the French hate the Americans?
What is the French what?
Hate the Americans.
What is it?
Why do the French hate the Americans?
As if they hate American, you see, I didn't even understand what you said. We don't hate American at all. I should not be there.
He thinks you ate them. Why did you eat the Americans?
If I was eating American, we love American.
Why were the French such cowards in World War II?
Oh my God, I don't understand your question. Can you tell me, what's the French word?
Such cowards.
You have a real mustache or is it a fake one?
Such cowards in World War II.
Fake one.
Ralph makes up John with his fakest mustache you ever saw, with like ridiculous like a Halloween mask on his face. And I mean, you should have taken that mustache off, man.
When I got to that, we thought we were so... No one would ever recognize it. I get the security, he goes, hey, John, what's up?
He looked ridiculous. Wait till you see this on E! Ralph gave him a full body cast of some kind, some head cast, and he has a whole different face.
Really?
With a big fake mustache. And everyone notices it. It's glaringly apparent that the guy has fake hair. His fake facial hair.
But there is something, you have a lot of makeup on the fake mustache. So maybe your question are fake too, no?
Do you ever shop at the Gap?
If I have a shop in the Gap, no, I have no shop in the Gap.
Do you think it's difficult to do what you do?
I think it's very difficult. You should admire us, designer of the world.
Isn't it kind of immature to eat snails?
My God, can you translate me all your question? It's difficult for me, a little French, to understand what you are saying. Which accent have you?
Hey, who are you anyway?
I don't know. That maybe you can tell me, but I will not understand your answer anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Thank you, Jean-Paul.
Bye-bye.
Jean-Paul, he's got a happy attitude. Jean-Paul.
It keeps going. It keeps going.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
All right.
It's fake mustache.
Thank you. What? Jean-Paul.
It's a fake one. Who are you? Hey, who are you?
I think he wants you, man.
I think so. so. I think he's getting turned on.
Who are you, the fake mustache? This is the greatest fashion statement I have ever seen, a fake mustache.
I love you.
It's kismet between these two. I love a man who wears a fake mustache. He's got mustache. He's got about 19 too many syllables in that word, mustache. Mustache, yeah. He thinks it's wild that you have a fake mustache. like you're a wild guy.
I think maybe your questions are fake, too.
You are crazier than me.
Give me a hug. Get over here. Your wig is not nice. Give me a hug. Get over here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. There you go, Jean Paul. Hey.
You're hugging him?
Well, I'm hugging him because now I get him over to me and I can ask him some more questions.
Jesus Christ. It's like lovers.
I don't
like
know
you.
about John.
I like you.
I love you and your mustache.
Mustache, yeah.
Mustache. What kind of wig is that?
Have you ever
It's not nice.
had the fat sucked out of your ass?
My God, all the question I cannot understand to that man. Anyway, I can say to the beauty parlors that is not bad. That the hair, but I should change the color. It's not good color with his eyes.
Douchebag says what?
You didn't say what?
He left.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, he gave you a little critique.
How about the great star Dennis Hopper, first made famous in Easy Riders
Yes.
and so many great movies? What did John say to Dennis Hopper?
I would like to know.
Hey, Dennis, can we ask you a question?
Judging by the length, 33 seconds, you must have pissed him off real early.
I don't think that's hard to do.
The last question is the most intense.
Oh, you're right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, what do you think James Dean would be doing if he were alive today?
What do I think he'd be doing? Whatever he wanted.
Okay. How big a dope was Keanu Reeves for not doing Speed 2?
Oh, I thought that was pretty silly.
How about Sean Penn? Why is he so angry?
He's not angry. He's just creative.
I saw a flashback. Can I have my money back?
No.
What's Flashback? Is that one of his movies?
Yeah, one of these bad
I don't remember leaving that in, that question. Can I have my money?
Can I have my money? That's a great one.
Did he get pissed? No, he don't care.
He was cool.
He's pretty mellow,
He's
that
not
guy.
giving his money back.
I thought that would be the question that would piss
I
him
thought
off.
for sure he'd tell me to F off.
I know he wrote a bunch of questions about his small penis and why would he show it in the movie.
Yeah, well, I thought that'd be right up at the top.
Well, I've been trying to engage these guys in some conversation
Well, he's
before we
like
piss them
real
off.
conversational.
Yeah. Sure. Well, who knew?
Yeah. I got to go on
Thank
now.
you, Dennis. Big fan, Dennis.
Yeah,
We didn't
right.
even get to the penis question.
No, well, you know, what do you want me to do? I guess the
That was the question.
I know. Well, hey, what can I tell you?
Darn.
Yeah, like he would have had an answer for it.
he was with a hot girl with him too.
Oh, yeah, he gets real hot
Always
chicks.
with a hot
Young
chick.
chicks. He married some ballerina already, dumped her.
Yep, after the baby.
Yeah. Boy, he's got the blessed life. He's my hero.
I don't know. I still think he's miserable.
Do you?
Yeah. He always looks so in pain.
You can't be getting all that young trim and be miserable. There's
I
just
don't
no
know.
way.
I
know
think
I'd be
it doesn't
happy.
make him happy.
I think it would make me happy.
I think that we're miserable no matter what. So, but he
Really?
just has a less miserable life.
I think I would be so happy. But what do I know?
No,
Who's
he's
Tyson?
in pain.
Who's Tyson Beckford?
He's a black model.
Oh,
He's a supermodel.
Calvin Klein.
all right. Well, John got a hold of him.
He's beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you go out with him?
Oh, yeah.
You would. Now, there you go.
Just to look at him.
Really?
How are you, man? Rex Circuit, right? Do you get hit on by a lot of gay guys?
Do I get what?
Hit on by a lot of gay guys.
You know the answer to that one.
How about OJ? Innocent or guilty?
Man, I'm not going to answer that. You're going to get me into trouble.
No.
You're going to get me into trouble. I'm not answering.
Black guys are afraid to answer because they know
If they
he's.
think he's guilty, they can't answer.
Yeah, right. And if they think he's innocent, they can't answer.
No, they can say, "Oh, I think he's not guilty," just
Oh,
like
yeah?
the jury said.
So
But
that means he
if
thinks
you,
he's guilty. You're saying?
Yeah, I think he thinks he's guilty.
I think every black guy thinks he's guilty.
I stay out of that one.
Would you publicly denounce OJ?
Would I publicly denounce him? Nah, he's human. He's human.
Right here. Thank you, Tyson.
Tyson.
Tyson, have you ever farted on the runway?
No, I haven't, but you know, it happens to people though.
See
I
ya,
guess he's
Tyson.
heard it.
He's probably smelled a few. Excuse me, Tyson. Has anyone ever farted on the runway? That's a great one, man. Yes. Yes, I can say yes.
On the catwalk.
On the catwalk. Have you ever farted on the catwalk?
Whoever named that thing?
I don't know. It's just so embarrassing. Modeling is embarrassing. The whole profession is filled with idiots.
And it's so big now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like superstars.
How sick is it that every little girl growing up wants to be a model now?
I know.
And they're never going to be one.
Yeah, because who can grow like that?
Tyson, have you ever farted on the catwalk? No, but I've heard other people have. What about other people? What other models?
Names.
Well, once this girl in front of me had diarrhea. Oh, really? Okay. What was her name? Christy Brinkley. All right, next is David Bryan. He's the keyboard player from Bon Jovi who knows John, but since John is disguised...
He doesn't know it's John?
Yeah, well, he finally figures it out.
Oh, okay.
David Bryan.
How are you? I'm good. See? Good, I'll come over. How's it going, man? Good, how are you? Who are you now? David Bryan, Bon Jovi. You know Bon Jovi? I'm in the band. Get out of here.
Get out of here. You know Bon Jovi. That's good.
His name is David Bryan Bon Jovi.
You know Bon Jovi? I'm in the band. Get out of here. Yeah, buy the records. Right here. Oh, thank you very much.
And he's embarrassed because he's with some hot chick.
He's real big. He's with a hot chick. He's
Yeah.
real
Not
pissed.
married?
He's about to leave.
Yeah, well, he's with maybe it's his wife. I don't know.
Buy the records.
Yeah.
Then he's also
Oh,
to
he's
go.
angry at you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's real pissed.
How
at
could
this
I not
point.
know?
Yeah, how could you not know David Bryan? and then once he realizes it's John, it's like,
I've been goofed on. I know.
and he
now
explains
this
to
has
the,
been
and he
fun.
starts explaining to the chick, oh, he knows who I am.
Records. Right here. Oh, thank you very much. Brian, is it? David. Oh, David. So what do you do that made you famous? I play keyboards in the band. Hey, wait. Get out of here, you that's wait, I saw the makeup a little bit. That's good. Howard, you bastard.
He's all insulted. Here's Kate Moss. She's that skinny supermodel.
Yeah.
The one who looks anorexic, but I think she's hot.
She's hot, but she's
I love that.
She
I love
loves, like,
skinny chicks. I like skanky, skinny chicks, and she fits the bill.
She is skanky and skinny.
Yeah, I love that.
I love skinny chicks, but she's
Dirty, skinny little broads. Who she looks all messed up. Oh, I could.
The dirtier and sicker people are, the more you want them.
I want a skanky, filthy broad.
You should have Allison play dress up or something.
You know what?
Doesn't work.
I hope your daughters grow up to be that alluring.
Be quiet. I bet you when she moves her string beans. It's probably cute. I'm telling you, when she goes to the bathroom, it's the size of a string bean. Size of a spaghetti.
She probably passes a log.
No. All right.
That's a major accomplishment.
Let's see what John has to say to Kate Moss. Judging by the length, 17 seconds. It's not much.
much.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Right here, Katie, right here. Why are so many models anti-Kate Moss?
Are they?
Yeah, well, you know how it is out there.
Really? I didn't know that.
Do you think you are a bad role model for women?
I think you're asking really horrible questions to me, so I'm leaving.
Oh, Kate, come on, Kate. Come on.
She you
Baby.
didn't even ask her anything bad. What's
Yeah.
her problem?
I didn't know she's British.
Yes, she is.
Who knew?
Oh, that sucks. I hate that accent. Here's Jimmy Smits from NYPD Blue,
Yeah.
the guy who took over from David Caruso and evidently does a much better job.
You know what's funny about Jimmy Smits? He made David Caruso's mistake when he was on
L.A. Law?
L.A. Law, and
Right.
now he's learned his lesson. He comes back. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he behaves himself. Jimmy Smits.
Jimmy, are you angry that a true superstar like yourself has to play second fiddle to a fat cottage cheese face like Dennis Franz? Come on. No. Take care, Jimmy.
Well, no, he's pissed.
He just walked away.
All right. This is Bobby Brown.
I thought you were trying to get people to talk.
I don't know what happened. A fat cottage cheese. What happened to my questions? I don't understand.
Because she.
Why do you change the order?
No, I didn't. They edited because I did ask him a few more.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You did
I think
get
they.
to speak about something.
Because you know what happened? Because he knew who I was, and then
He knew who John was, and he was like laughing, and it
And he's
wasn't
like a
very
fan.
entertaining at
Okay.
all. And then John irritated him.
Yeah,
All right. Bobby Brown. Now, this one's 11 seconds, so you must have irritated him right away, too.
But I think his wasn't intentional.
Yeah, no edits here.
Right.
Yeah.
Bobby
As
Brown.
long as the interview went.
He's married to Whitney Houston. You got to say that, or nobody knows who he is.
Bobby, XRK, how are you? OJ, innocent or guilty?
You're a comedian.
Oh, no, seriously, I'm just curious.
Are you a comedian?
No.
Right here, please. This way. Come on right here.
Thank you, Bobby.
That's a safe question, and that even blows people away. OJ, innocent or guilty? That's enough to blow people away.
You're a comedian.
You a comedian? Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, there it is.
Sure? There was one more?
No, that's it. I think. What can I tell you? Sounds like a fun night.
No, it was.
We got to get these people talking. It's impossible. Anything we ask them, they run away.
I don't know.
Kate Moss. It's true, when they talk, you don't want to hear them. You just want to piss them off. Because Kate Moss, I was like, how come...
You didn't ask anything.
No.
What's the anti-Kate Moss sentiment about?
Do you think you're a good role model?
Do you think you're a good role model for women?
You're a mean bastard.
I'm leaving.
That's sensitive. She ought to eat something. Yeah. It's throwing off her brain chemistry.
Yeah, she's hungry.
Yeah. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after this. When do you guys become lovers? Like that night?
No.
No?
Milton was really a gentleman. It took him a while. It was probably a couple of weeks.
That's the one advantage of going out with an 80-year-old guy. They don't rush you right into the sack.
Exactly.
When he was with Marilyn Monroe, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean?
I don't think she got dinner.
I don't think she got a dinner. I don't think Marilyn had any dinner. I don't think he had anything. Did you think about all the... Were you nervous going to sleep with Milton Berle because he had so many beautiful women and he had Marilyn Monroe? I mean, there's a lot of pressure for you to perform, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, because he's had the best.
What about that?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of pressure on a woman to perform.
Well, you don't remind the lady.
No, but she knows of your reputation.
Well, by then I was really comfortable with him. I mean, I really knew him, and he's so sweet. I mean, you know.
And when you saw him, I have to ask, when you saw him nude.
You have to ask. I don't have to answer.
No, you don't have to answer.
Okay.
You had to be shocked by what you saw.
This was a Hollywood legend.
Just nodding?
You're just nodding. Did you limbo under it, or did you? I mean, it must have been. Was it like, oh my God, how can I handle this?
Oh, I'm sorry you came here today. I didn't know you were in for this.
Neither did I. But this is amazing. I mean, how many women can testify to being with Milton Berle? This is great. He's the biggest man in showbiz.
I think he's blushing.
Yeah, you are blushing. So when were you like, oh my God, this is like unbelievable? He's the biggest you ever saw, right?
That's a terrible question.
I'm absolutely
Don't answer
you know something? He's lovely, he's warm, he's sexy, he's romantic, and he's really lots and lots of fun.
And did you tell all your girlfriends about it the next day? Like, oh my God.
You will not believe this.
You would not believe what I saw last night.
I'm looking at her. Did you? Did you tell the girl that you were with that?
You know, I think the only I have to say something really, really honest. Men are the only ones who are interested in size.
No, small men are interested in size. I'm very small. I am tiny.
That's really Imus. I mean, women do not go around discussing that. Women,
really?
Yeah, women come from.
Robin does.
You know that.
Robin
I've
discusses
never
it.
discussed anybody's size with you, unless you ask.
But needless to say, Uncle Milty was a very satisfying experience. You really fell deeply in love.
Now, was this the best sex you ever had?
Yeah. Well, absolutely.
It was the best sex.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's why I'm here 6 years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
6 years later.
Boy, it's that big, huh? Uncle Milty, you got to show it to me.
Yeah.
One time, you got to just show it to me. Take me in the corner.
There's a charge.
Really? I want to be one of the guys who know. For sure.
Yeah.
What was the line we did a couple of years ago?
I don't even remember.
Yes, you do.
Hey, anyway. Fred, now tell us about your gig, please. Seriously, how did it go?
Oh, it went great.
I'll let Fred talk while I cook, so I can drown him out with the blender.
And then we had like the guitars, and that's basically how it went.
Good.
That's how we won the game.
All right, good. I'm glad things went well.
Thank you.
So you flew out to Los Angeles, or was it on Saturday?
I flew out on Friday night. And
Oh, yeah? What airline did you take?
And then we landed in New York.
All right, let me play a couple of these for you. Ponce de la Phone made a couple of phony phone calls. So as you can see, we have a lot going on today. By the way, Baba Booey tells me Chris Reeve can jog, but is playing it up.
Playing up the wheelchair thing.
You think he is, really?
Sympathy.
For his career.
Smart.
Who knew?
He's working more now.
Hey, who was talking about it before the accident?
No one. There you go. He knows a lot about show business.
You know, I sit at his feet to learn.
Yeah. Not about dentistry. Yeah. There he is. I got it right there. I got a picture of him.
That's a black man.
All right, anyway. All right, Ponce de la Phone makes phony phone calls. Is this the one with my dad first?
No, what does it say on it? I think this is one. He called a show that was broadcasting about the occult.
Okay, and who does he call in as, or do we need a setup?
No, it's sort of
self-explanatory.
Yeah. All right. This is a guy who makes phony phone calls and mentions my name. His name is Ponce de la Phone.
Uses your father.
Yeah, but he doesn't use my father on this one.
No,
does
this
he?
is actually you.
Oh, this is me.
Yeah.
So he takes tapes of me, and he actually calls in as me.
And who do we have on next? On line 3, we have Hal calling from Sun Valley, and he'd like to talk about witchcraft. Hi, and how are you, sir?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. And what would
you know any witchcraft or anything?
I beg your pardon, sir.
Hey, can you put a voodoo spell on my general manager, Tom?
Oh, are you adorable? All right, first of all, why would you want to put a spell on your boss?
I hate Tom, I hate Tom, I hate Tom.
Okay, and if Tom is listening, I guess he got the message. You don't put any spell on any individual. There is no reason to do so. If you are having a problem with your manager, sir, then what you should do is get yourself a candle for meditation and take away the negativity that either he is sending you or that you are feeling toward him. But you don't have to put a spell. You don't have to put something negative, and you never allow yourself that temptation. What you're doing
is just a man or a woman?
You're putting your soul in jeopardy.
I don't even know if it's two guys or two women.
I don't know, but it was pretty funny. I hate Tom, I hate Tom, I hate Tom.
That was perfect because he had the answer to the why question. I thought he was going to be thrown.
Imagine you have like a witchcraft show and they tell you can't put a spell on somebody.
Yeah,
that
why
sucks.
bother?
Why don't you get a candle and meditate on the negativity? Well, no, I don't want that. If I want to do that, I could go to church.
No, I want to be evil.
Yeah, I want to be Satan. I mean, what kind of you? What kind of show is that? All right, my dad called in the show, and he took tapes of, Ponce de la Phone takes tapes of my dad, and he called in.
I'm just thinking about the archiving he must do.
Yeah, this guy's an incredible artist, Ponce de la Phone.
Your dad did a bit for us recently.
Yeah, he pretended to be the president of Westinghouse, so
Ponce is thrilled now, because that's all new tape for him to start working with.
All right. Here's my dad calling in on some show.
Let's take another call before the break. Let's go to Ben in Sun Valley. Ben, thanks for your call. What's up?
Hang on a second. I want to take a sip of my Rob Roy.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I want to talk about your staff.
Oh, that's good. We appreciate your input on that. What's on your mind tonight?
You need a large-breasted sidekick who's obsessed with her own ass.
Very good. Anything else, Ben?
I wouldn't go so far as to say you're not retarded.
Thanks for nothing. All right, let's go to an intelligent caller.
Oh, that's great. That's my dad.
That one was a beaut.
Hey, that was pretty good.
That was great.
He's amazing, Ponce de la Phone. Let me take a sip of my Rob Roy.
Hold on a second. Then I wouldn't go so far as to say you're not retarded.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let's take another call before the break. Let's go to Ben in Sun Valley. Ben, thanks for your call. What's up?
Hang on a second. I want to take a sip of my Rob Roy.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I want to talk about your staff.
Oh, that's good. We appreciate your input on that. What's on your mind tonight?
You need a large-breasted sidekick who's obsessed with her own ass.
Very good. Anything else, Ben?
I wouldn't go so far as to say you're not retarded.
Thanks for nothing. All right, let's go to an intelligent caller.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty intelligent.
Ben was pretty right on.
And who do we have on next? On line 3, we have Hal calling from Sun Valley, and he'd like to talk about witchcraft. Hi, and how are you, sir?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. And what would
you know any witchcraft or anything?
I beg your pardon, sir.
Hey, can you put a voodoo spell on my general manager, Tom?
Sounds like that witch has been smoking too many cigarettes.
Are you adorable? All right, first of all, why would you want to put a spell on your boss?
I hate Tom, I hate Tom, I hate Tom.
Okay.
Okay. That's pretty good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But I still don't know. Are there two people there or one guy?
I think it was two people, and I can't tell what their sex is. One of them sounds like a man, and the other one is it's very vague. It's not. I'm not sure what it is. He, she.
What do child stars do after their stars fall and they go through rehab? They're forced to read our IDs.
Oh, this is Corey Feldman, and, we're listening to Howard Stern here. We all know who Howard is. He's the big, tall guy with the small penis and large nose. And we love him very much for who he is, and we all accept him. It's a touchy-feely kind of thing.
Two more. Hi, this is Corey Feldman. You like dumb Stay tuned. I'll believe it.
Okay. Hi, this is Corey Feldman. You like dumb Stay tuned.
And the last one is, I swear to God I have these written on a piece of paper, but
You've got to memorize
I didn't print them out. Hi, this is Corey Feldman, and the only reason I come to the Howard Stern Show is to stare at Robin's.
Okay. Hello, this is Corey Feldman, and I have a confession to make. The only reason I do Howard's show is because I get a chance to stare at Robin's.
I'm in here yelling at Fred. I go, I didn't approve that.
And what was the answer?
He says it must have slipped through the cracks or something.
You see, this is what I'm talking about, the censoring thing.
Right.
Tom wants him to censor you?
Yeah. Who wrote that? I like Corey.
Fred.
Corey's not a fallen child. Sorry, still working.
That was cruel.
Yeah. We'll take that out of rotation. Just
Corey,
take the,
we apologize.
Yeah. We take the announcer part off in the front and the back. All right. I have nothing to do with that. I'm distancing myself from that.
I almost fainted.
What did it say?
It said, what do old child stars whose star has fallen and they've gone through rehab have to do? Or get to do?
Who wrote that? I didn't approve. I approve everything. I have to approve everything.
I think you should.
No, but that's our system. I don't understand how that one fell through the cracks.
It didn't fall through the cracks.
Yeah.
Before we were writing specifically for people, you guys wrote like 15 of them for everyone to do.
Yeah.
We did that for like maybe a month.
Right.
And those were the...
but Corey says his name.
He's not talking about that, Gary. He's
talking
about
the
intro.
The intro.
Yeah.
The announcer intro is what I'm talking about. Who wrote that and who approved it? Not me. I save everything.
Sure?
I could go into my Lotus Notes right now and tell you. That's why I do it.
You've never had that, huh?
All right, Corey Feldman here. I'll find it right away. Yeah, hold on.
Pretty sure none of them are done without you saying...
No, well, that's the system, but I think a few of them fell through the cracks here. All right, Feldman. I'll know in a minute if that was ever sent to me. Corey Feldman. Let's see. This is why this Lotus Notes program is so great.
Yeah,
I can tell exactly what I've done. Let's see. Here we go. MTV Music Awards, recent IDs. These IDs are wonderful. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Jackie Martling. Norm MacDonald.
It's long before that.
Engelbert Humperdinck. No. Kelly LeBrock. Yeah, this hasn't been edited by me at all, any of these. Kelly LeBrock. That's it. No Corey Feldman. Oh, wait. Boom Boom Mancini. Gina Lee Nolan. I love this program. I could check up on everything. John Tesh. Yeah, there's no editing.
Corey Feldman.
Brian Johnson. No. The Alien. Riley the Alien. Corey Feldman. Here we go.
What does it say?
There's no ID written on it before or after.
Oh.
No announce part. Somebody just winged that.
And nobody knows?
No.
That's interesting. You think that Paul Turner wrote it himself?
I don't think so. Paul,
That's too long ago. I'd have to look at my computer.
No, I looked at my computer. I don't have any edits on there. Those were all straight. There's no announce parts written in.
So who's writing the announce parts and not getting them approved?
Usually Fred and I both write intros and outros, and Howard
never
picks and chooses.
Yeah, something happened there. Somehow the system fell apart, boys.
Well, since everything gets submitted through Lotus Notes, I don't understand how that happened.
Yeah, I don't know. We've been having a couple of screw-ups lately.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. Jackie never seems to get the system entirely. And Jackie, I don't know. Like Jackie's supposed
That had nothing to do with the system.
Every once in a while, Jackie will go, "Oh, you mean Fred's supposed to send me his stuff first? And then...
I didn't see that.
Oh, I didn't know that. No one told me that."
You're a jerk off.
All right.
When all of a sudden John has 45 interviews to do tomorrow, the timing can get strange.
Right. Thank you. God forbid these two should pick up a phone and talk to each other.
I guess what happened was because Scott just gave me the sheet for that, and it appears to be, I guess, that Fred must have just written it on the sheet.
What do child stars do after the... Yeah, this is a Fred... You'll see Freddie just went ahead and wrote one on there.
Freddie, it's your handwriting.
There's the evidence.
That's my handwriting, but I swear to God that thing was...
All right, somebody put a gun to your head and made you
Look,
write
that's
it.
not the final copy.
That's what he worked from.
Yeah.
That may be what he worked from, but that's not the final.
All right. Well, obviously there's some confusion there. Do me a favor, boys. Don't produce anything without me seeing it first.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
What the hell?
Let's do the news, Robin.
Oh, do that and then say, yeah, do the news.
Yeah, skip my look.
I'm choking over here from that noise
come
you just
on.
made.
And now here's Robert Coyne with the news.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
what the hell is that?
Jeez, do you even know when those things are going to happen?
No. It just happened.
You can't even predict what they're going to say.
Everything I do is funny.
Not everything. But that was funny.
I was trying to talk, and gas erupted.
That was really funny. Anyway.
If any girls want to have sex with me after the show, I'd appreciate they call in. Thank you. I'm free. Go ahead, Robin.
Why don't you go ahead and do it already?
Nah, I can't.
Look, I was
I'm a
looking at
Christian. Right.
A German tourist has learned that Interstate 95 is not the Autobahn. Police clocked the man going 105 miles per hour on I-95 in Connecticut.
That road is built for going 195 miles an hour. You ever been on that I-95?
Really? You think so? I've been on it a lot.
It's a big, wide road.
He told troopers he was using, or he was used to traveling in Germany's Autobahn, where the minimum speed limit is 62 miles an hour.
Officer, I'm a German. I was chasing a Jew.
And he didn't think he was doing anything wrong.
You mean here you can't chase Jews? We still chase our Jews on the Autobahn.
Police say the man passed a marked cruiser and almost rear-ended another car before being stopped.
I was rear-ending a Jew. You mean that's against the law?
That's why the Germans are allowed to drive fast, so they can chase the Jews. Chase them off cliffs.
Oh.
It's true. That's how they built the Autobahn, so they could get the Jews faster. Look, a Jew. Hello. Hello, Shlomo. Autobahn. Auto is car, Bahn, Jews.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's true. Autobahn.
Car Jews?
Car Jews.
Look it up.
Look it up in the thing over there. That encyclopedia behind your head.
What's it like to have your ratings, your self-esteem, and everything ripped away? So you've got to find a young woman who somehow can feed your ego. But every night when he climbs on top of her, he knows.
You think it's every night?
Yeah, maybe not. He has a collapsed lung, doesn't he? Well, every morning, I don't care how much money he has, every morning she has to wake up knowing Imus was sleeping next to her, and he must smell.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, that morning breath of Imus.
Oh, he must smell like a decaying corpse.
Oh.
I mean, the corpse that he is, that poor young girl has to spread her legs for Imus. Every morning is Halloween. You know how you had Halloween last night? She has Halloween, the horror of Halloween.
What kind of monster is going to be in bed with me this
There's no trick. There's no treat. There's only a trick when he gets in bed. It's a trick. It's a cruel trick.
I'm sure when she was growing up and she was so beautiful, her parents said, gee, one
They
day...
thought she had an illustrious future ahead of her, I'm sure.
Well, I guess she opted for the cash. And with any luck, he'll drop dead very soon because he's in such hollow shape. Imus can actually talk about me on his show, and not one person would pick up the phone and call me and tell me. Now, let me tell you something, bitch. And I'm talking to Imus, because you're my bitch, and you're my dog, and you listen to my show every day, and you tape my show. Someone told me that in some interview he had the nerve to call my wife fat. Let me tell you something.
He did?
Yeah, let me tell you something about my wife, scumbag. My wife stuck with me, and I stuck with her. You ugly scumbag. Take a look at your first wife, the one you got. The one you married before you before you got a big shot on the radio.
Not that teenager you have now.
Yeah, you stupid ass.
Not your kid that you call your wife.
I'll match my wife up against the kid you just married, and I'll match my wife up against your first wife, Harriet Imus. We didn't forget about her, you ugly rat fink.
She's your real wife.
Yeah. And why don't you get your kids together while you're at it, you stupid scumbag? I'll come over and rip your goddamn ass out of your body. So now you'll have your sphincter hanging out with your lungs, you stupid scumbag.
How does he have the nerve to talk about anybody? Lizard lips?
Your big fat hips and womanly body now with estrogen in it.
He's probably more of a woman than Alice.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You skunk.
Have our baby, Imus.
You've got the hips of a woman. You've got breasts. You've got old decaying skin. You look like a lizard. You think that wife of yours loves you, you stupid ass?
You with those darting eyes who can never actually make eye contact with anybody. You're so embarrassed to be you.
And you smell so bad. We all know it. We worked with you, you stupid ass. People couldn't stand to be in a room with you, you smelly, decaying, decrepit, racist asswipe. You're somebody's great-grandmother. That's what you look like now. Don't you F with me, because I'll rip your ass every day on the air, and I'll embarrass and humiliate you. Don't even remind me that you exist, because every day I'll be on here ripping you a new ass. You understand that? It'll hurt so bad, I'll have every one of my fans ripping you a new ass. Don't F with me, jackass. And if you call me an idiot, remember, this is the idiot that gave you an act. Remember what you were doing when you got to New York. Quack, quack.
Remember whose school you used to attend.
Yeah, every day. I was sitting watching old tape for the movie of me. Imus every day in our studio, sitting at my feet.
Right. Sitting in writing sessions.
Yeah.
Trying to suck whatever he could find out of you.
I'm your Paul Winchell. I work your head. You're my dummy. So remember, boy, when you call me idiot, I'm your leader.
What does that make you?
You're the follower of the idiot. The
You're
smart
less
man.
than an idiot.
I'm number 2. Howard's number 1. I'll admit that. You're not number 2. Take a look at the latest ratings, jerk off. We can't even find you on them. You don't exist.
You're a non-factor.
Syndicated radio show. Who brought up that good idea, huh? You? I don't think so. This company must be seriously whacked to do business with you, but hey, that's their business. I can't stand them for it. Believe me, I harbor a lot of resentment. It's ruined my relationship with certain people around here, but I'm going to tell people wonder why I don't talk to them every day anymore, because I've had it. It's business. It's not friendship. And let me tell you something. You're still the old, feeble man who craps his pants and vomits in telephone booths, and no woman could ever love you. You skunk. If you think that bitch loves you, you're insane.
Oh, he knows better. Deep down.
I could get any quiff I want on this planet. You understand?
Including yours?
Including your quiff. And let me tell you something. I just might leave my wife just to steal your quiff. How's that, you bitch?
And then dump her and go back to your
Yeah,
wife.
I'll F her on the side of a road and leave her laying there. You dummy. That poor woman. She got to wake up every day like she has to lay in bed next to Rose Kennedy.
It's like being a sacrifice.
Yeah. Don't give me your crap, you old, decrepit piece of garbage. I'll rip you a new ass every day on the air. You know what that's like, boy? People listen to me. I'll have you walk in the streets. People will be talking about your breasts and throwing bras at you. You understand that? You're an old man who has resorted to listening to tapes of me. You're nothing. You're boring. You're old and you're finished. You're garbage. Welcome to the new era where you play second fiddle to me. You're my bitch. And like all good bitches, keep your mouth shut or I'll come after you. I could care less when you drop dead. I hope you puke up both lungs before you go. Where's Harriet Imus? Your wife. Your real wife. The one that's the one you can get. Let's see the shape Harriet Imus is in, you
How did
slug.
you leave her?
Yeah.
I'm sure she was in good shape after having to deal with you.
Yeah, and having your three demon seeds. What's she doing now?
That poor woman. We ought to go look her up.
I'll get her on the goddamn show.
He probably doesn't know how she's doing.
Yeah, right. He doesn't know how anybody's doing, except for his young chippy. And let me tell you something, pal. It ain't hard to get a young chippy when you got money. Let's see what you got when you didn't have money. We see her. Harriet Imus. You stupid F. You gonna F with me? Are you insane? I'm the master at this. I'll rip you a new a-hole every day. You don't even know what you're dealing with. Don't you ever mention my name again, bitch dog. Get that scumbag on the phone, Gary. Call him up, ask him if he's got the balls to go on the air with me. He don't have the balls. Call his studio right now and tell his dog, Bernard, who calls me every day looking for a job so he can get away from that bitch. Tell him to call him up right now and ask him to come on the air with me, see if he's got the balls to do real battle. Tell him to come down here. I'll beat his ass in with a goddamn tennis racket that he loves so much. That wiffle ball head.
Where was he talking about Allison?
He spoke to David Hinckley, his lover. His lover. He said, I'm an idiot. And my wife's fat. I said, Lisa, let me tell you something. First of all, my wife ain't fat. My wife's got a decent, goddamn decent body. But let me tell you something. I'll see the quiff he married coming out of Cleveland there.
It doesn't matter what your wife looks like. She's your wife. What has fat got to do with anything?
Yeah. That scumbag bastard. That rat face.
At least he knows how to love a woman.
Right. And let me tell you something, boy. You don't have the balls to come on the air with me and talk about the quiff you got now that I could have in 2 seconds if I want it.
Yeah, he didn't win the junior miss.
There isn't a girl on the planet I couldn't get now.
He didn't buy a wife.
At least I don't have to shell out a goddamn $10,000 pearl necklace every month to keep my wife. You stupid ass.
He didn't have to have some balcony overlooking Central Park to get a woman.
Yeah. You stupid ass. You better make a lot of money. Because that's the only thing that's going to attract a woman at this point. Take a look in the mirror. Take a good hard look at yourself.
You know, you don't even want to be with you.
Yeah, you smelly, filthy, lung collapse rat bastard.
Your own internal organs are trying to get away from you.
Why not just buy a teenager in the Philippines?
He was almost at that point.
Yeah, I mean, is there any difference than what you had to do? You stupid filth bag. Filthy garbage. You're not even fit.
Just because she sleeps with you, that makes her a great lady.
You're not even fit to be with a woman. You.
This is the greatest lady I know.
Yeah. The greatest lady who will sleep with you. Yeah, you're right. The greatest lady. I seriously, I bet there's a serious personality flaw with that lady. If she'd sleep with you and sell her soul to you. I'd rather sleep with a dog. Let me tell you something, prick. Take away the money, man. You got nothing. No woman's going to sleep with you. It's cash deal. Don't you get it? Keep your dog bitch mouth shut. Because I'll make your life a living hell. I taught you that lesson. You learned to keep your bitch mouth shut. What do you think? I forgot about you? You think you can go make statements about me?
What's worse, you'll make life for that wife hell.
I'll make her life a misery. Every one of my listeners just go up to her.
You won't be able to protect her.
Yeah. Believe me, you won't. You couldn't protect anything at this point with that body of yours. And I'll come over and beat your ass to boot with my feet. I won't even use my hands. I'll beat your ass with my feet. What do you think of that, Anus? I'll beat your ass with my feet. That's the most embarrassing thing is I bitch slap you with my feet. I'll put nail polish on my feet and bitch slap you. What do you think of that? What's it like to strip and spread for that rusty piece of rabid dog crap every night? You ask her that. When you see Imus's wife around town, Walk up to her and say, what's it like to have to spread for Imus?
Oh.
What's it like?
I feel bad for you. How do you do it?
How do you... With the one lung rattling. Smelly.
Chewing his cud. He's like a cow.
Yeah, oh, God
Those
damn.
fake choppers.
Big fake smell. And you know how those fake choppers smell?
Ooh. Yeah, because you don't know what's behind him.
Yeah.
Oof.
I wonder if he has to take his wife to bed at gunpoint.
Maybe she's a hostage.
Yeah. Anybody check? Like, she could be like Patty Hearst. God damn. Filthy, smelly Imus. No ratings, broken down, old and tired. Stupid ass. Yeah, they can get a hold of him. Tell him they can get a hold of him. He's a puss. He won't come on the air. That's why he is a puss. I'm sick of pusses who talk behind my back. Come on the air and talk about me. I'll rip you a new a-hole. And then I'll go down there and beat you with my feet. I love to beat his ass with my feet. What's that you're doing, Howard? Karate? You think I should get into... I mean, I couldn't even walk through NBC. If I ate shredded wheat, the guy had to eat shredded wheat.
Give me some of that.
What do you eat, shredded wheat? I'm going to eat that. Give me shredded wheat. How do you prepare your show? How come you don't play any records? You don't do pre-recorded bits? How come you don't... How come? Why do you... Have you talked for more than a minute at a time? Jesus. Jesus.
You don't do the same bit a whole week?
Yeah. What a fool. What a jackass to open his mouth about his God. Because he has to lay down at night, and deep somewhere, every once in a while I must hit him. He goes, oh, my God, I'm doing Howard's show. But badly, because I can't even beat him in the ratings. How much milk do you put in your cereal? Do you put a full cup? What size spoon do you use? I mean, Jesus, think of something original. I'll eat my shredded wheat while I beat your ass with my feet. And I gave him the best beating of his life in the ratings. A drubbing. Guy can't even get a rating point against me. What's that like? I was once number one, in number one, on the number one. Used to run around the station saying dumb stuff like that. I'm number one, in the number one, on the number one. Which meant he was number one in the ratings on the number one station in New York, which God knows it never was, and number one in the number one city in the world.
Right.
Yeah, that was his big slogan. He was big on slogans, light on material. Stupid ass. I'll beat your ass, you open your mouth about me, you bitch. I'll make your life a living hell, and nothing would give me more pleasure. If I'm the son of Satan, then so be it. My life on this planet is dedicated to making others miserable. That's my life. Making people miserable. That's my job. To make hypocrites like you miserable. You bastard. You rat-think bastard. I'll get a hold of you and I'll make you miserable. You dog face. I'll use these 4 hours a day to talk just about how miserable I'm going to make you.
To make your wife leave you.
I'll make your wife leave. In fact, I'll leave my wife, screw your bitch, and then leave her. You dummy. You don't think I could get your woman in 5 minutes? You know what it would be like for her to be with the number one morning guy?
That's what you wanted.
Who makes motion pictures? Who's young? Who's got a decent
bigger
physique?
Profile, much bigger profile.
You're not kidding.
We're talking national. We're talking movie star.
Yeah, I could put Imus's wife on TV every night.
We're talking best-selling author.
Yeah. What would it be like to be with the guy who actually invented all this stuff? Huh?
And somebody who might stay awake. Because I'm sure she's putting you to sleep.
Oh, when I screw her, she'll do it. Don't worry about it. And she ain't going to have to close her eyes and pretend it's me. My name or my wife's name? Are you insane? What I'll do to you? Go dig up Gary. I want pictures of Imus's first wife. What she looks like now. We'll see what he married when he didn't have any money. That's the test of a true man. We'll see how my wife matches up and his wife. We'll see. We'll take a good hard look at that. Stupid ass.
And then if you want, we'll match kid for kid. We'll do everything.
We'll see which kids are doing better. We'll see. We'll just check out the whole life here. We'll check out ratings. We'll check out everything. There isn't an area I don't beat you in, you ass. On or off the air.
You remain and continue to be the biggest fool.
Yeah, you stupid ass. Shut your trap or I'll beat your ass. Literally and figuratively. Thank you. I'll continue with the rest of the show right after these words. You have to blow her off. Hey, you know, it'd be good if you could massage me while my wife's on the phone. You don't mind doing that, do you?
All right. She's supposed to be back under the console.
Yeah, right. My wife gets jealous. She doesn't understand this is part of my job.
Oh, yeah, right. Explain it to me.
What is it?
Howard?
Hi, honey. What is it, John?
I was just going to say she's on the phone.
Yeah, I know that. Do you listen to the show out there?
He's 2 days behind.
I mean, you're always behind.
No, it's that when I'm walking in the halls, then I can't hear the show anymore, so you always get it right when I'm in the hallway.
Yeah, right, okay. My wife was out all night with the kids trick-or-treating.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Howard.
What, honey?
Enough about me. What is going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
What are you doing there?
I'm having a good time.
Yeah, well...
I'm having Monica, who just came in all the way from... Where from?
San Francisco Bay Area.
From San Francisco Bay Area, who loves me, who worships me, who would, if I was married to her, tells me that she would worship me and wait for me at the door every day in different thongs and outfits.
Yes.
And would work.
That's no excuse.
When's the last time you paid attention to me? Never.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true. Listen, I think you're going a little too far this
Nah, I'm not.
I don't like the sound.
No, I didn't even get aroused. I might be maturing. Right? Monica, you were rubbing my feet and my thighs, and I didn't even get aroused, did I? Yep.
Well, she know whether you got aroused or not.
Well, you could see something if I did.
It's dark under there.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Of course it's disgusting. That's why I do it.
It's a disgusting show.
Yeah, I mean, wake up. You've been involved with this show for years. You don't know it's disgusting? I mean, for God's sakes, where you been living, woman?
What show have you been living?
Yeah, what do you think you're married to? Sam Donaldson?
Oh, God.
I mean, you're married to a pervert.
That's my fantasy.
Well. She loves me, my wife. She loves me, but she doesn't. You see, tell my wife how you love me. Would you do that for me? I'm asking you. Monica, just talk about me.
Don't even bother.
Be quiet, Alison. I want you to just listen.
No.
Monica, talk.
Oh, please.
Talk about me and why you love me.
I just love you because you're very beautiful, you're sexy, you're intelligent, you're wonderful. You're just like every woman's dream.
Right. And tell my wife how you would treat me if you were my wife and how you would greet me every day. Tell her. Explain it to her.
Howard, I'm not interested.
No, listen to this. This is something you should hear. Go ahead.
I'm not interested. I do love
Tell my wife how she should behave when I walk in from a hard day at the radio station. Go ahead. Tell her what she should wear. Tell her everything you would do. Go ahead, Monica.
I'm not interested in that.
No, tell her. Tell her. No, you should hear this. Go ahead.
No, I'm not interested.
You don't realize what I could have.
I know what you've got.
You should be nervous. You should.
I know what you've got.
You know, she never greets me with. She went to Victoria's Secret, bought a new outfit, but one outfit. I mean, I think of something every day. Come on, Monica, tell her. Don't be afraid. Tell her what you told me.
I don't know.
Tell her.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell her.
You've got a lot to say, huh?
I don't need someone who has a lot to say.
Don't badger the witness.
I have things to say to you.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested.
Yes, you are.
Monica, how would you greet me at the door every day?
With anything I'd do anything to you, anything you want, wear anything you'd want me to wear.
Really?
You would never have to buy me anything as long as you came home.
Right, because making love to me would be your. That's
would
it.
be it.
And just satisfying me would please you.
Yes, that's
If I should satisfy you, that's great, but just satisfying me would give you pleasure.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
And I need to hear this.
And I've never once seen my wife go.
My marriage better.
My wife has never once said, "I just need to satisfy you right now." It's always like, "What are you going to do for me?"
That's not true.
Monica, do you see that banana you have in your hand? Would you eat that banana like it's me?
Yes.
Go ahead. Let me see. Let me see what you would do to me.
You know, you're making me sick right now.
No, I'm not. You know why I'm making you sick? Because these are the things you should be eating. Banana. You should be practicing on a banana until I get
Oh,
home.
you didn't tell the other part about the 12 miles a day she's running.
What is your exercise routine, Monica?
I run 12 miles a day, and then I do like 200, 300 sit-ups and lift weights every day.
Wow.
And she eats once a day a salad.
And what do you eat?
I eat like salad and bagel at night. Just one meal a day and lots of water.
Wow. And your body is exquisite. 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 You know why?
I'm going to throw up.
No, I wish you would throw up.
Oh, yeah, then you'll be on Monica's diet.
I tell you, I come home from and she's got her friends there. She's doing things. She's busy with the kids. Never once.
What? She has a life?
Yeah, she never takes me upstairs and goes, you know what? I want to please you now. Just give me some relaxation.
Howard, we have plenty of that.
Yeah, we have a menage a trois nightly. Me, her, and her whining. Every night, the same thing.
Thanks, Jackie.
No, it wasn't Jackie. It was me. Don't worry about it. Everyone attributes everything to Jackie, like I don't mean this stuff.
Let her think Jackie
All right,
said
Jackie said that. Yeah, right.
All right, if Jackie didn't say it, Howard, I'm withholding all week.
Good. So withhold. So tell me something new.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. Never surprises me.
Oh, God.
And then last night she fixed me up good. She got into bed with me, my wife, and the baby comes running in, screaming and yelling. I said, Allison, go downstairs and take care of it. And she goes, well, how do you think I feel? I don't like to be woken up. I go, yeah, you don't have to go do a radio show. You take a nap every afternoon. I got to get some sleep.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to be meetings today till 5, 6 o'clock. And then I got to go over to Monica's hotel room.
Because she's alone.
Because she's alone in the city. Are you going to be alone in the city?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, well, I'm going to make sure that you're not alone. What do you think of that, my dear?
I love it.
Right.
All right, then don't bother coming home.
Why? Like, what, is that a threat?
Yes.
That's no threat.
Yes, that's a threat.
Come on.
That's the truth.
Can Monica come to dinner? Would you do my wife, too?
You want me to?
Really? Thank you. All right, you can come to dinner then.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my wife doesn't make dinner, and the housekeeper's been gone all week.
There's nothing to eat.
We had a big fight.
What?
Housekeeper goes away,
I don't know what he's
there was
talking.
no food for me. And then my wife makes a bunch of noodles and doesn't tell me, and there's nothing for me to eat.
Oh, there's no fight.
Oh yeah, well, not much.
You're making things up.
Would you cook noodles for me every night?
Not noodles, but I need something else.
You would make other things? Why not noodles?
I don't know. Don't you like other kind of foods?
Whatever you want to make, you can make, as long as you cook.
All right. I love to cook.
You know what? I've had enough of this. And
You want to get under the console now?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
You're
Allison
anxious.
would never sit under the console.
Would you sit under the console while I did the show and you relax me?
you're disgusting. You're disgusting.
Why is that disgusting?
I don't know. I'm just.
Why? I shouldn't be nice to my fans?
I'm completely turned off right now.
Really? Oh, I think you're completely turned on.
No, I'm really not. This is repulsive.
Now you know what? I know this scenario. Then you'll have great sex all weekend.
Right. I know it. Because she's going to be so jealous. I know what to do to get her in bed.
No.
My wife gets so hot when she hears about me with other women.
Yeah, now you'll have a good time.
I should have sex with Monica right now, and I'm telling you, I'd have the best sex with my wife.
That would be the end of our relationship.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
It would turn you on even more.
Sparking or indirect?
That's right. All I'm trying to do is make you happy by me having sex.
No. Howard.
What?
We have a wonderful sex life anyway.
We do?
It has nothing to
I mean,
do
we
with
do. Well, we do.
We do.
When I force you into it.
Oh, would you stop it?
I love you very
You
much.
know what? I don't even like you.
I love you, and I don't even like when Monica gets under the console.
Well, you're making me sick.
By the way, my wife made me very happy this weekend.
Really? Oh.
Something happened sexually that had never happened before.
Stop it.
I don't want to say what it was. Right, honey? Was I great? Was I great in bed?
I have to go now.
No. Tell everyone how much I turned you on this weekend.
Listen, I think we have a great relationship, and I think we had a great relationship, and I don't appreciate.
Right.
I don't appreciate.
Well, I love you very much.
This is a turnoff.
And I am turned off by Monica just as much as you are, but I have to help my fans.
Well, I don't appreciate this.
Right.
I really don't.
Well, I'll put that in the complaint box.
Thank you.
All right. I love you very much.
Goodbye.
Happy Halloween. All right, honey, I got to go do the news.
I have to go, too.
All right. What do you have to do? You have to do your nails?
I have plenty of things to
Nails or hair today?
Hair.
She knows.
With shopping in between.
She's got a great life. You should see. Monica, you would love being my wife. Nails,
stop it
hair.
already.
You don't have to do anything.
It is such a turnoff.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you would have a life like you couldn't believe. All your duties are to have
That's
sex
right.
with me.
I have Howard, and I have his children and his family.
All right.
I am the one.
And his money. So
And
you
his
won't
money.
be getting any
Yeah.
of it, Monica.
And I'm totally in charge of that money.
She is. She
He
wouldn't let
doesn't
me
even
near
know
it.
how much he has.
I don't.
He doesn't know a thing.
I don't. I like to be in the dark. I thank you, honey. I love you very much. And when I come home, I'm going to be really heated up from Monica's massage, so I'm going to need you to really service
Oh,
me.
that's lovely for me.
You're probably going to
You
have...
think that is a turn on?
Yeah, and
Thank you.
just get ready. Every orifice
Oh,
is now open to attack. All right?
You're opening on new theater.
Yeah, you don't even know what theater I will attack.
Full service playground.
Right?
Oh, God.
All right, so
You're
get
now
yourself
in a
ready.
multiplex.
Why don't you go to Victoria's Secret and buy me some nice outfits?
Buy you some nice
Yeah,
outfits?
for me to view you in.
Do you want to put them on?
Some schoolgirl outfits.
Nice of you.
All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Monica, you must be upset that you're not under the console, are you?
Yeah.
You are. And my wife ruined everything.
What? She doesn't want to go under anymore?
You don't want to, you do though, don't you?
Yes.
You don't care about my wife, right? Smart girl. Hey, come on, go back under your consoles for the news.
Want me to?
Yeah, sure. Do I want you to? I want you to be happy. You flew in all the way from San Francisco for this. You have too much clothes on, though.
Do I?
Yeah, don't you think?
Should I take my jacket off?
Yeah, something more exciting about it. All right, get under there.
What, without the jacket you like it?
Oh, it seems more exciting or something. This is weird, man. I never thought in my life I'd see something like this. You happy now?
Yeah.
Want me to take my socks off?
Do you want?
Well, do you want me to?
Okay.
Yeah? She wants me to.
What are you doing?
Take my socks off.
Oh.
You don't think that's right? You think that's cheating?
Originally you were saying something about pants. I thought that was a little bit much.
Do you? Why? I'm wearing underwear. That's like a bathing suit. Right, Monica?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You think that's cheating?
Good luck.
I don't think that's cheating.
I don't
Why
think
am I-
anything you do on the radio is cheating. I mean,
Exactly. Right, Monica?
I didn't hear that.
Oh. Can you hear her down there?
I can hear her. She can't hear me.
This is the way to do a show. I swear to God. Don't I have nice feet, Monica?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Beautiful, right? She likes them.
So, do they smell good?
Do they smell good, Monica?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Good. Yeah, they do smell good.
They do. Are you really happy under there?
Yeah.
Well, at least
You
we
got
get
any
to...
lint between those toes?
No lint. Hey, at least we get to touch each other, right?
Yeah.
In some bizarre way. I mean, it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
For a short while.
For a
you're
short
in his
while.
life.
Before you know it, you'll be back at your hotel and this will all be a dream.
I know.
Your hero is here in front of you.
You're taking full advantage of the situation.
Gee, my sweatpants are really making me hot. Very uncomfortable. Kind of massage. When you get a massage, you don't wear sweatpants.
You can. There are massages you do with clothes
Really?
on. Yeah.
What? Shiatsu?
Yeah.
What is that?
Take off your sweatpants and put a towel on.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
A towel? What does he need a towel for? He says he's got on underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have on underwear.
Take those off and put a towel on.
Oh, yeah?
Take the underwear off?
Take my underwear off? No,
You're
that's
crazy.
cheating.
He wants to get you killed, I think.
I'll be on trial like Jenny Jones.
Yes.
Have you seen the Jenny Jones trial?
I've been reading about it.
They had it on TV. She is a puppet head. She is the world's biggest moron. I've never
That
seen
is
testimony
amazing.
like this.
That is really amazing.
Unbelievable.
That she has been uncovered this way. She's as stupid as the people who do her show.
I know. She's a dummy.
She is as stupid as the people
She should be
sitting
a
there.
guest on her own show.
That's right.
Hey, I'm getting excited. This is a great massage. Let me tell you something. You should be a masseuse.
What's going on? Tell
I don't know. She's just making me feel good. I feel like new.
Is she blowing on your feet or is she
My
just-
feet.
Oh.
She's on my thighs.
Oh my.
Yeah, it feels good. Fabulous. Feels fabulous.
Upper part?
Fabulous. Yeah, it just feels good. Monica, I really like you a lot. I might have to come over to your hotel later. Who cares about my wife?
You do. If you need a name, Howard Stern.
Yeah, right. I'm in love with Monica, and I don't care. Big deal, 50%. Monica and I can live on 50% of my money. Right, honey?
You won't be as powerful.
As long as you're there.
As long as I'm there, she's happy.
You know, a divorce can be very distracting.
Not that distracting. Believe me, this is a lot better. What am I coming home to this? Girl who worships me. Instead treats me like a bum.
I told you the other day, the story goes this way. You change the old wife for the new one,
Yeah.
and you just got the same problems with a different person.
Do I smell all right under there?
No, you do. You smell nice.
No? No good?
No, you smell good. You don't
You don't stink?
I'm not stinky? By the way, on Tower Air, all of the girls, the stewardesses, wear Howard Stern masks.
Happy Halloween.
By the way, she flew first class.
Best to sleep through the flight.
Just so you know. Did you fly first class?
Yes, I did.
First time ever, right?
First time. Never. It was really good. I loved it.
Well, that helped her to fall in love with you even more.
Yeah, really. You put a girl on first class, they fall in love with you. I like Monica. Here, Monica, I'll rub you a little. There you go.
I mean, do you two have a lot to say to each other when she's not under the console?
No, she wasn't talking to me during the commercials.
That's what I thought.
I think she just likes touching me.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know, but I like her. I like her a lot.
And did you see the Jenny Jones new hairdo?
Oh, is she a pig? She is such a friggin' pig. She's unbelievable.
We have just the boy for you.
Divorce is expensive. You know why?
It's worth it.
Right. It's worth it. Come on, Jackie. Attaboy. Wow.
Go for it.
Oh, Jackie. All right, Jackie, it's over. It's over, pal. Jackie, Playhouse, Joke Page, Martling, Sergeant Pecker, the Joke Man, and the Holiday Sampler. Each are $12 plus $4. I'd like to hear Jackie do a whole song one time, like on the old Tonight Show, how they used to give the band.
Yeah, right. They just say, now Doc is going to do a song.
Yeah, let Jackie just go for the whole thing. Each are $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. CD or cassette. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Wednesday night, November 27th. Jackie at Chuckles Comedy Club in Mineola on Long Island. For more information, call Jokeland on the web at JackieJokeman.com. All right, thank you, Jackie. I didn't mean do it now.
Pick your moment.
Pick your moment, Jackie. Jackie's not good at picking his moments. He's a nut back there. He's always high energy. Jackie should be very high energy at Chuckles.
I think that two of you make a one manic depressive.
Listen to him back there. There he goes. I let Jackie sit at my front door. He scares away people. How do all those noises come out of one man? You got to ask yourself.
Lungs, I think.
Oh. No wonder he has a spot on his lung. You're right.
Thanks,
all right, bye.
F. Jackie.
Right. I'm with you on that.
Very good.
Yeah, I was listening to the Trojan Man commercial. Trojan Man. I didn't know. That's a rubber.
Right.
Trojan.
Yep.
Yes.
Trojan Man. I thought Trojan Man was like a lumberjack thing. I tell you, Trojan Man could... What does Trojan Man look like? Does anyone know? Anyone see?
I've never seen Trojan Man.
Yeah, I don't think you could see him because they're not allowed to do TV commercials.
You think Trojan Man could kick the crap out of Pillsbury Doughboy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Trojan Man can beat up the Alka-Seltzer puppet?
Speedy.
Speedy? Yeah, Speedy. Speedy.
I'd like to see him fight like the Michelin Man.
Yeah. I'd like to see Michelin Man versus Trojan Man. Is there such a thing as Kotex Lady? Jackie told me there's a Kotex Lady. I don't believe in that. Kotex Lady. Trojan Man. We run this commercial in New York. Trojan Man. I like that. Trojan Man. Do you think we should get that guy in here who took roofies, or should we do the game? Let's do the game, and then we'll get the roofies guy in.
They're both good.
Yeah.
Can I just make a quick announcement?
That's that date rape drug? This
Roofies,
is a,
yeah.
he takes it. I want to know what it does to guys.
Oh, my.
I think you just
Can I
spread
have
your
my
butt
way
cheeks.
with him?
Yeah, you spread your butt cheeks and you stand around in gay men's room.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, then maybe we can make it a whole family day. Go off to McDonald's afterwards.
Why not?
Yeah.
Have a Happy Meal.
Yeah. Have a Happy Meal and upchuck. Happy Meal. Maybe that's why I'm depressed. I need a Happy Meal. Happy Meal. You better put some acid in that. You want to get me happy. Yeah, Happy Meal.
Just what is in that?
You want to make me happy, you better lace that thing. You know what? You put some roofies in there. Give me the date rape drug.
Yeah. Make it, give me a double.
All right. Give me a double roofie sandwich. Howie, do you know the largest bone in your body? Yeah, Mrs. Robin. I'd like to show it to you after class.
I wish it was the largest bone.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a very big bone. Want to see it?
I like to show it to a few of the quiff around here. They won't let me. It was a real...
I can show you the most unused bone.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. Come on, Jackie, sing. Ow, 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 go, man, go. Jackie, it's a speed metal. Yeah, Jackie. Speed metal, Jackie. Speed metal, Jackie. Oh, God, you getting a whiff of something?
Yeah, it's really bad. Wow.
I'm getting out of here.
It's not here.
Oh,
Go to
there's
commercial break.
something
Where?
Wait a minute. What?
I see smoke right here.
I'm
Gary.
out of here.
Oh, God.
Come
Wait
on,
a minute.
come on, let's get out.
What's going on?
There's smoke.
When the smoke, there's fire. I'm out of here. Play some commercial.
Oh, put us in a
There's electrical
commercial.
fire somewhere.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there.
Oh, Jamie's crying. Well, we had a little mishap. We thought the studio was on fire, and in a brave, heroic move, I just dove on top of the equipment to protect Jackie, Robin, and Fred.
Sure.
And then I put out the fire with my bare body.
Was the equipment outside the door?
You know, if there was a Titanic, I would have been the first one over.
I said, at least we've got it on the E-cameras. You jumping up and running out.
Well, I don't want to die over something stupid like a radio show.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I was out the door.
Jeez.
Fred stayed in here, though, while the ship was going down.
Yeah, you're yelling back at Fred. Play a commercial.
Now, Fred, get to work.
You're already out in the hall.
Fred, you're expendable.
You didn't budge.
Anyway, what happened was I smelled something weird, and then Jackie goes, there's smoke coming out of the board. And I said, goodbye, I'm out of here. You know how they say you stay on the air?
Right, no matter what.
I left the microphones up. Anyone who wants to take over can. The communists, anyone. I don't care. I was right out the door. I just said, I'm not going to stay in here if there's a fire.
Don't look to you to save this country.
No, please. I'm a coward. And I admit it, openly. I'm the first one out the door. If there's a bug in my house, my wife has to kill it. I don't know. Evidently, so Scott, the engineer, comes in like 10 minutes later. And Tom comes racing in with a fire extinguisher.
Yes.
That's going to help.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
He's ready to fight the fire.
We got that all on the E-camera.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Scott?
You want the door open.
camera. I was closing it at
Okay.
Oh.
We need air in here, though.
Well, his camera's important.
Well, it is. That's our TV show.
We got to have all this on record.
Yeah, we got it on. I ran down to the E-room. That's where I went. As soon as I saw it was a fire, I ran down to E. I go, keep rolling. They were like, don't worry, we are.
Best emergency we've ever had, and Ganji's in the bathroom.
Yeah, and Ganji's in the can. He has the roving camera. He's so useless. And we know do you know that there's a radio on in the bathroom, and he hears all this?
You're kidding.
Of course, we always have a radio on in there.
Talking to the girl at the front.
And he goes, what happened? And I go, dude, man, you're so worthless. Dude, you know on the internet, all they write about is how worthless you are and how bad you are on the E-show and the questions you ask?
I didn't hear anything in there. When I was in there, it was commercials, and I was logging tapes.
No, commercials because they yelled it's a fire.
But I was logging tapes. I logged tapes to you.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to listen to the radio show and log?
But you're in the can. You log tapes?
I was logging tapes that I must have just walked into the bathroom.
Dude.
When I walked into the bathroom, there was commercials on.
No.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Absolutely. So, I mean, I didn't
why don't
hear
you get somebody to tell you something?
Obviously, nobody said anything. Nobody in the office even knew.
You were logging, all right. I know what you were logging.
I was logging tapes.
You were making logs.
I was literally in the bathroom for 2 seconds because I just wanted to blow my nose.
So I go, Ganji, get in there. There's a fire. What? Where's the fire?
I just grabbed the camera in it.
What? Get out of here.
He goes, get out of here.
Well, because it was exciting. It was a fire.
We're trying to turn the thing on.
Yeah, I grabbed the camera. I was going to work it.
Right, and then you
You
realized you
wouldn't run
couldn't
in
find the on button.
Yeah, where's the on button? Teach me how to work that because you're worthless.
It was a long time.
Is that right there?
Little button right there.
It's like a home video camera you got
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
It's pretty
All right, thanks. Worthless.
Don't have me log tapes.
All right. Yeah, you're doing a great job logging those tapes, by the way. Can barely understand what you write.
He's so bad.
Retard. I tell him to log some tapes. So every sentence starts, Howard says. Now, you know it's Howard says.
Yeah.
Oh, not really.
Yeah, I swear. Everyone.
And then Rob.
And then sometimes he mixes it up and he goes, Howard raps about. He's doing a log for me and he goes,
Like
Howard
a
raps.
journalist.
Yeah, right.
Mixing it up.
He has to start off with Howard. I said, skip the first 3 words. Howard raps
That's the way
about.
I was taught to do it.
Oh, who taught you that?
That's the way John and Gary taught me to do it years ago.
So say Howard raps about.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, all I know is when I started
How come
doing
you're the only one who
logs-
says that,
Howard,
though?
I smell it again.
You do?
No, you're not.
Get the camera on.
Am I crazy?
Yeah, you're
You know, what are we doing in here? Let's get out.
We're doing a radio show.
Let's just leave.
On a burning board.
I wouldn't make
Oh, here comes Scott again.
I'm back.
I'm back. You should see
what I'm
Scott.
doing,
So they
but
bring
I'm
in
back.
Scott, and you know Scott doesn't know how to fix it.
I'm back and I'm bolder.
And Scott's bent over, and
figured out what it was.
that old Dan Aykroyd bit, his whole ass crack is hanging out of his pants.
real attractive.
I do that on purpose.
Hair and sweat.
I smell it again too,
Do you?
to be honest.
It's the audition module.
You
I
smell
think-
it from...
I think you're smelling residual.
Right.
What do you think it was, Scott?
I know what it was. It
What? What was it?
was one of these jobs.
What is that?
That's a totally blank.
Thingamajig.
It's an amplifier module.
What is it?
An amplifier module.
Oh, how does it go on fire?
I guess one of the caps probably just had its day.
Capacitor
It's seen better
short.
days, and it just shorts out.
You know, you got something weird going on in your lip. Do you know that?
I know. You keep telling me that.
You've got on the whole left side of your, excuse me, the right side of your mouth.
Here?
This is supposed to be where you have the cigarettes. You've got like a brown oozing stain.
Probably nicotine.
Yeah, it's an oozing stain on your lip.
Really?
Like a tar pit.
Oh, it's weird. Look at it, and he can't dry it up. Your lip is oozing now from cigarettes. show Robin and Jackie and Fred. Turn around.
I did see it. It was like
Here,
moist.
It's probably
turn.
burnt.
Now,
You know what I mean?
Look, you see, his lips are all brown and like oozing.
It's from the fire we had.
He's so addicted.
You know what? That's from smoking them all the way down.
Yep. He loves those cigarettes.
I can tell you one thing. Something was spilled on there. Not by you, but by somebody else.
Not by
And
me.
that's why it burned?
But why did it take 3 hours to burn?
I don't know.
What are you going to do? You going to fix it now?
Well, if you're not going to take any phone calls, no, we're not going to fix it until you get off.
Yeah, all right, I'm not going to take any phone calls, I don't think. We'll fix it during the next set of commercials.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Where there's smoke, there's Salem.
Any kind of smoke he wants to be around.
Yeah.
Yeah, while you were
Or
running away,
cigarette.
he was running toward. Ooh, there's smoke in the studio.
Free smokes?
Take a deep
Waste
breath.
not, want not.
I've been dying to smoke in the studio.
And he bent over his whole ass crack. It was like sticking out, like in the middle of the emergency, you had to deal with Scott's ass crack. It was ugly.
Comic relief.
Oh, man.
What a stare.
Once I realized things were safe, I came back in.
Not really. No, you
Yeah.
reluctantly came in.
Yeah. I poked my head through the door. Hey, who wants to go down with the ship?
Imagine a real emergency.
I just got up and ran out.
Oh, that was funny.
We did panic for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Because it could have been flames any second.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Well, you'd have thought Howard saw flames the way he ran out of here.
No, I smelled it, and then Jackie goes, there's smoke, and I went, boom, right out the door.
You would have thought he saw burning bodies.
That's what I'm saying. There were actual flames as far as Howard was concerned.
Hey, call me stupid. I was out the door. Still stings, don't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do some news and get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Why tempt fate?
because those fumes can't be good for you either.
No. I'll be out for 6 days now, sick.
This is going to blow your mind.
Let me guess. Soupy Sales is pregnant.
No. You'll never be able to guess this.
Fred wrote a bit.
Don't make me laugh.
Scott actually fixed the fire in the studio.
No, you're getting ridiculous.
What?
There's a court intern in the O.J. Simpson case who says she's being sexually harassed by O.J. This 18-year-old high school student who took an internship in the courthouse where O.J. Simpson is fighting his civil suit is upset and frightened because Simpson has been asking her out and sexually harassing her.
Is she dead yet?
At least 3 times, spectators and court officials have seen Simpson demonstrate suggestive behavior to this blonde, blue-eyed Amber McGrath.
Excuse me, Miss McGrath. I would like to go out with you.
She's good. She's a paid intern who works half days helping the court administrator.
She's paid intern.
Yeah.
Don't let that out.
Okay.
You got to stop paying interns. You're in trouble.
McGrath says Simpson invited her to his home last Thursday for a Halloween party.
And I'm in love with her.
Are you, OJ?
He says, so...
And I'm in love with her.
What are you doing tonight?
Baby.
McGrath says he asked her, why don't you come over to my place and party?
What? Yeah. Would you like a Halloweenie?
McGrath turned him down.
I would love one.
Here he is in a trial involving the death of his ex-wife who he supposedly was in love with, and he's hitting on me.
It happens.
She's done nothing to encourage the attention, according to others in this situation. She's been doing a fabulous job. She was instructed not to have any contact with the parties in this case, and she's been following the directions that have been given her. Simpson is the defendant in the wrongful death suit by the families of Simpson's ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend Ron Goldman, who were killed in 1994.
All I tried to do was get a date. Why are you so against me?
Simpson's attorney declined to comment on this party. All parties on this matter, all parties in the case are under a gag order. But Simpson's interest in Miss McGrath has been very public.
She better go with me or I'll teach her the same lesson I taught. Oh, excuse me.
Once the pair accidentally bumped into each other when McGrath excused herself, Simpson said, "You can bump into me anytime."
I would love to bump into you.
On another occasion, as he passed through the courthouse metal detector, he eyed McGrath and groaned, "I want her."
I'll need your ass.
Quite often.
A third
I want her
incident,
quite often.
While she was bending over in court one day, he made a gesture as though he was about to lift her skirt.
Had a good time.
The court bailiff, Vicky McNone, shook her finger at Simpson, warning him to stop.
I just want to know if she's wearing panties. I need to know. I have a need-to-know basis.
She's good.
McGrath says she can't help noticing the similarities between herself and Nicole Simpson. Nicole was blonde and blue-eyed and was 18 when Simpson first met her.
As a black man, I consider her a prize.
She worries about keeping her job. "I wanted this so much," she says. "I really need the money."
Hey, honey, look at my Bruno Maglias. And look at my gloves.
That he's on trial. They're threatening to ruin him financially.
Yeah.
And he's flirting.
He's got the life. You know what? He's having more fun than anybody.
He's amazing.
He's an amazing man.
Never concerned.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's the only kind of guy who could have committed murder. He's got to be guilty.
I'd like to have 2 more.
So there you have it. O.J. Simpson is on the make with an 18-year-old in the courthouse where he's being tried.
This trial sucks. I used to have Bob Kardashian at my side to get addresses of the young girls. Bob, please, what is that?
Now I have to do it on my own.
Yeah. Get myself a girl.
So anyway, that's what's going on in the courtroom. I understand that Dennis Fung will be on the stand again today.
I guess you wish you could watch that.
Yeah.
To fly out to L.A.
It's election day. This is it. The campaign is over.
Election day? I must bring condoms to the courtroom.
That's election day, not erection day.
Oh, I got confused. Erection day.
So both Bob Dole and Bill Clinton wrapped up their campaigns last night. Here's Bill Clinton in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Oh, I see.
I know her.
Bill Clinton?
No, Sioux Falls.
She's blonde and blue-eyed.
Yes.
And looks like Nicole.
Yeah.
I am now speaking.
Yes.
At the last rally.
Yes.
Of the last campaign
of the
I will ever run. And I'm honored to share it with you.
I'd like to fatten up his white ass.
And here's Bob Dole persevering in Des Moines, Iowa.
He can't get girls. He's a bad hand.
Access to the White House will not be for sale in a Dole Kemp administration.
Then how are you supposed to get access? How do you get in?
So we'll have to see what the outcome of the election will be.
Yes. Those are 2 good stories that you started out with.
Fabulous.
Today is the day to get out and vote.
We'll take a break, Robin. We'll come back and wrap up the news right after these words. Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. And Frank Sinatra is still in the hospital. They're still claiming it's a pinched nerve he's being treated for. They have continue to maintain a veil of secrecy around his hospitalization.
Dig the hole. Time to dig that hole. That's right, Jackie. Yeah. Dig the hole now. That's some pinched nerve. Dig a hole for Frank Sinatra.
I'm going to start a fire.
He got his own tombstone. The pinched nerve is going to kill him? Oh, my goodness. Carol Channing was admitted to the hospital.
Dig a hole. Dig a hole.
For dizziness. They say possibly related to the flu.
Sure. Better join Pearl Bailey. Pearl Bailey dead?
Yes, she is.
Wow, I can't believe it.
She was out performing somewhere. I forget where, but they took her to the hospital to...
Vegas, 2 shows.
Rehydrate her.
Audience of 2.
And Katharine Hepburn.
Dig a hole. Dig them all. Dig one hole and bury all 3 of them. What about her?
She apparently is resigned to living the rest of her life in her home outside of New York. She has put her Manhattan townhouse up for rent.
I'll rent it. How much?
I don't know. But a relative said that Kate can walk a little bit and talk a little bit.
Like Fred.
But her memory is mostly gone.
There you go. We
That's
got
Fred's description.
Yeah. Walk, talk a little bit, no memory.
We know she can shake.
She can shake a little bit, too.
So, yeah.
Where's the
Katharine-
townhouse? I'll take it.
It's in Midtown.
Yeah, I could use a
I
townhouse.
told you, I once saw them carrying her out of there and you know, pouring her into a car.
Yeah. Nice little pied a terre.
So anyway, yeah, Katharine Hepburn getting up there in age, so they're thinking that maybe she's going to stay out of the city for the rest of the time here on this earth. Yeah, days winding down for her. And finally today, Michelle Lee, who was a star of Knots Landing, has a new TV movie coming out on Lifetime magazine. Where she
Lifetime
plays,
channel.
Lifetime channel, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Lifetime TV. She plays a retarded woman.
Oh, again?
Who, because...
Did she do that on Knots Landing?
I don't know.
She seemed kind of stupid.
She plays a retarded woman who, because of some kind of a DNA transplant, she gets smart.
Yeah, the movie's called Charlie. It was released 20 years ago with Cliff Robertson.
So you put a woman in the role
There you
this
go.
time.
And then did she get stupid again at the end?
I don't know. I don't know how it ends. I guess you have to watch the movie. But here's Michelle Lee talking. Do I have her talking, or do I just have...
You have Michelle. You got a clip.
I do have a clip.
You
I
have
have
two
two clips, I think.
Yes, you do. Let's see. I'd love to hear, like, Michelle Lee act retarded.
I hope we hear that.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm busy.
Can I have some coffee, please?
Yes.
And one of these
Friendly
cookies,
retard.
How much?
Andy can do change. I can't do change.
That comes at $2.35.
See, that's not a good retarded person.
I don't do change. I can't do change. What kind of acting is that?
Let's hear this.
This is a retard, isn't it?
No, that's somebody with a speech problem, Howard.
Retarded. Yeah. I think the guy who hired her is retarded. I don't do change. I don't do change.
You don't do acting.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here's another clip.
Can you explain to me the functions of microchips?
Now she's smart.
Type. Central processing chips. ROM, RAM, what?
Wait a minute, whoa. Where did you learn these things?
Those books.
Those books?
I read them.
Isn't she something?
Where is this going to end?
at the fundraiser. We won't just introduce her. We'll have her give a speech. We'll have her answer questions. She'll be the presentation.
That's a lot to expect from her. Right. You can't expect her to perform like a trained
We can't expect her to memorize all those lines.
Isn't anyone going to ask me? I can do it.
Oh, shut up. What?
I just have to tell you a story, Howard. I swear I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
What?
Our assistant program director just came up, and ABC Television was downstairs, and they overheard them talking, and they're here because they heard you got fired. And somebody said, no, there was a fire.
I'll give him an interview.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, this company stinks. They can't wait for me to get fired.
I know. They've got a crew on the ready.
Well, they're probably saying, listen, in case he does get fired, why don't we do the interview now?
Jesus.
Well, everyone's expecting with this Westinghouse takeover.
Yes, that's probably what did it. They read that article, too, on Sunday.
Yeah.
And anytime the word fire and your name appears, you must have been.
Bigger news than the election. They took someone off the election coverage to come down here. Jesus Christ. Who's the genius who got that story wrong?